Working 40 hours is a scam, fam. I'm gonna tell you why, fam. Working 40 hours is a scam because you working for somebody else. You're not even working for yourself. You gotta understand that, fam. You working for somebody else, fam. And while you working for them, you working 40 hours, and look at this. You gotta ask another adult. You are an adult, and you gotta ask another adult just to get a day off. You gotta ask another adult just to go on vacation. You got somebody on top of you. You got another adult on top of you, telling you when to go on break, telling you what to do, telling you what to do, this and that. You gotta understand that, fam. When you go apply for a job, when you go to orientation, you gotta wait on people just to do something. You gotta understand that, fam. They give you all this information. They program you and they fill your brain up with all this information. And then when they put you on the floor and then when they put you into the job, they expect you to know how to do everything. They expect you to know how to like process and how to complete everything. You gotta understand that. That's what they want you to do. But you gotta understand that, fam. And like you working 40 hours, you gotta understand that. But when you go home, you miserable, you tired, your body drained. You ain't got all the time to do what you want to do. As soon as you go right back home, you gotta get right back up for work. As soon as you take a shower, you gotta get right back up for work. You gotta understand that, fam. It's like, bro, it's like them days you off go by so quick just so you can get back in there. It's like, fam, it's like your money, you can't do whatever you want with your money, fam. It's like you live at your job, but it's like you live at your job, but you visit your house. Like, you get me? You live at your job, but you visit your house. You at your job more than you at your house. You gotta understand it. Like, look at this, fam. You getting all this job for this. Like, when you working this job, you chasing after the money, you chasing after nothing that's gonna fulfill you in the end. You gotta understand that, fam. You got all the money in the world, but you ain't got the time to do what you want to do. It's like when you got all the money in the world, you ain't got time to do what you want to do. And then when you ain't got no money, when you messed up, it's like you got all the time in the world to do what you want to do. And then somehow the government feel like they entitled to our check, and they the ones slaving us, making us work 40 hours. You working 40 hours and you can't even go home and work 40 hours on yourself. It's like, dang, they take taxes out of us and you slaving us and making us work hard for your world, for your matrix, and for your order. Like, and then you feel like you entitled to our check. It's like we live in a house that's not even ours. That's why it's called rent, because you renting it. It's not even yours if you stop paying your rent. You renting the car. You gotta pay car insurance and it's not even your car. Like, it's like you at your job more than you at your house, fam. And no, I'm not trying to tell you to quit your job or leave your job or just walk out of your job because you don't got a backup plan. You don't got something that you want to do on the side. You don't got something that you can just fall back on, fam. So you gotta do this, fam. It's like, fam, I wish the world was different, but it's not like that, fam. You gotta understand that, fam. It's like, that's why when you at your job, you gotta figure out what you want to do on the side. You gotta figure out what you're gonna fall back on. You gotta figure out, because you gotta understand that, fam. You can be working at a job for 20 years and they can still fire you. I experienced it through my grandma. My grandma was working somewhere for 30 years, 20 years, and she still got fired off of somebody bumping into her off of little things, fam. You gotta understand that. They can fire you at any time, and they can fire you and call it a layoff. And like, they can fire you. You gotta understand that. They can fire you at any given time and hire somebody else. You gotta understand it. They can find somebody to replace your thing at any time. You gotta understand that, fam. So it's not even your job, it's temporary, fam. So that's why you need to have stuff. You gotta understand that. And then they expect you to work at this job until you 60 and then retire and have 401k to fall back on. And you gotta understand, 401k is not even big no more. They want you to fire. They want your feet hurting, your body hurting, and then when you retire at 60, you probably got like 10 more years until you about to be gone, till you about to pass away, till you about to die. It's like, bro, you can't even do what you want to do. You can't even travel the world, do the things that you want to accomplish before, because you always at this job. You always got to work. You always got to clock in. It's like, bro, I'm tired of it. It's like I ain't no quitter, but I'm tired of trying. It's like I ain't no quitter, but I'm tired of abiding by the system of tired of them, bro. Cause it's like, bro, It's like when you know what they're doing, when you tired of doing this and tired of going by their rules, it's like you don't want to do it no more. But it's the only way that you're gonna be able to pay for your stuff. It's the only way that you're gonna be able to pay for your rent and all this and that. Even though it's not even ours, you gotta understand that everything is not even ours, bro. It's theirs, fam. We just rent it. It's just temporary, fam. And then you go into this job and all you doing is chasing after money. You shouldn't be wanting to chasing after your money. You shouldn't want to be chasing after money your whole life, because you chasing after money until you pass away, and then you can't even take that stuff with you. Like, it's crazy, fam. And I salute the people who work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of their life, because you got the heart, you got the balls to do it. Like, but just me, it's like I can't do that, bro, because I know what it is. It's like I got better stuff to do. It's like, bro, I want to be outside in nature. I want to be outside with my habitat, where I come from. I want to be outside and hear the birds. I want to be able to travel the world, be able to just wake up when I want to and have my own schedule, have my own set of work that I want to do. Like, I shouldn't have to have nobody over me telling me what to do, telling me to do this and that, tell me, oh, when to go to break, when to come back for break. Like, I shouldn't have nobody over me telling me when to do that. And then you got people at the low-end job who gonna be there for the rest of their life, and they watching you, waiting for you to slip, or waiting for you to commit a mistake so they can tell on you, and so they can tell on you and just go back so they can get you fired. Because you gotta understand that when you at these jobs, some people know if you're not meant to be there or not. Some people, they give off their energy like, why you here? Why you working here? You know you're not supposed to be here, but they won't say it. They give off their type of energy though. And it's like, bro, the people that are always watching or always snitch on you and telling you what you're doing to the supervisors or the manager, it's like, bro, they don't got no dreams, not aspirations or no goals, so they trying to destroy yours. It's like they don't got nothing, so they gonna try to project all that fear and insecurity onto you, so they can make you be like them. They gonna make you want to become like one of them. You gotta understand that, fam. You would be surprised at how many people would be working at some job for 20 years for their whole life. You know what you could be doing in 20 years. You know how the Most High can change your life in 1 year. Like, just think about that. You gotta understand it, fam. Like, and you gotta understand that you working so hard for your manager, for your, like, you gotta understand that. I saw this quote. It said, oh, it was an employee, and he was like to his manager, he was like, nice ride. He was like, nice ride, nice car that you got. And the manager was like, oh, thank you. He was like, and if you keep, as long as you keep working hard, as long as you keep putting in that work and keep doing what I tell you to do and keep working hard for my system, then I get another one by next year. I get an even better one by next year. So you working hard for somebody, for somebody, you working under somebody, you working hard and slaving for them, so they can get a better car, a better house, a better paying job. I mean, more money in their pocket. You gotta understand that you working for somebody else, just like these other employees, just like somebody on top of you, they working for somebody else on top of them. It's like, bro, it's like your manager, your supervisor wouldn't even pay you extra to live next to him. He wouldn't even want to live next to you. You gotta understand that, fam. It's like, bro, it's like, it's crazy, bro, because like you tiring your whole life. You know they doing this to you your whole life, and you still not stepping outside the box and doing something about it. You still not trying to make a change, or you just keep waking up. It's like, bro, and then it's like, if you quit your job, that's what they want to do. They want to promote fear. So like, if you quit your job, they're gonna be like, they want you to think like, oh, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay for my car? How am I going to pay for my groceries? That's the fear they put out on you. So you got to understand, when you try to do something or not abide by their rules, it's always a next devil. It's always something else that comes with it. Like, you want to quit your job, but you saying, oh, how am I going to pay for my rent, my car, this and that? Like, you got to understand that, bro. Working 40 hours a week is a scam. A 9 to 5 is a scam. You got to understand that. A job stands for just overly broke. And then you wonder why you go to work, and then you come home, you yelling at your wife, you arguing with your wife, and y'all eating the same food every day. Y'all miserable, eating the same food, eating noodles every day. Like, bro, it's because the job, it's the job. Like, the job putting that on you. You so stressful over the job. It's a job that's making you feel like that, fam. So that's why you need to have a backup. Figure out what you want to do on the side. Figure out your purpose. Figure out what the Most High called you to do. You gotta understand that, fam.